everyone. Welcome back to English Talk Cafe, where we make learning English as refreshing as your morning coffee. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. It's fantastic to have you all here today. I woke up this morning feeling absolutely energized.
That's wonderful, Jack. I can see that energy in your eyes. You're practically glowing.
Thank you. I've been making some changes lately, and I'm excited about today's conversation.
Perfect timing then, because today we're diving into something that affects all of us, living a healthy life.
Now that's a topic worth exploring. Everyone wants to feel their best, right?
Absolutely. But before we jump in, we'd love your support. If you're enjoying our cafe conversations, hit that like button.
Yes, and subscribe to English Talk Cafe. Your subscription helps us brew up more episodes for you.
And share this with anyone who's learning English or wants to live healthier. Spread the knowledge.
All right, Emma, I'm ready. Where should we start this journey?
Let's begin with something incredibly simple, yet so many people overlook it: hydration.
You're talking about water. But Emma, you know I'm a coffee enthusiast. I probably drink 4 cups before lunch.
I know. Coffee is wonderful. I enjoy it too. But here's the thing, Jack. Our bodies are approximately 60% water. We need to replenish that.
I never really thought about it that way. How much water are we talking about?
Health experts recommend around 2 liters per day, which is roughly 8 glasses. But don't let that number intimidate you.
2 liters? That seems like an ocean.
Here's a strategy. Break it down into manageable portions. Start your day with 1 glass right when you wake up, before your first coffee.
So it's like waking up my internal systems?
Exactly. After sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, your body is naturally dehydrated. That morning glass is like pressing the refresh button.
I can definitely do that. What about throughout the day?
Keep a water bottle at your desk. Drink before each meal. That's another 3 glasses right there. The rest will follow naturally.
Do you have a preference? Cold water, room temperature, warm?
Personally, I love adding cucumber slices or mint leaves to my water. It makes hydration feel more intentional, more special.
Cucumber water? That sounds like something from a spa.
Try it tomorrow, Jack. You might discover that healthy habits can also be enjoyable experiences.
Challenge accepted. 1 glass tomorrow morning and I'll experiment with these fancy additions.
Now, let's talk about fuel. What we eat shapes how we feel.
Food. My favorite subject. But I have a confession. I'm obsessed with burgers. There's this place near my apartment that makes the most incredible cheeseburgers.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying food you love, Jack. The key word is balance.
Balance. I've heard that word before, usually from my doctor.
Think of your daily eating as creating a foundation. You need variety: proteins, whole grains, healthy fats, and especially fruits and vegetables.
Vegetables. Some of them taste like cardboard to me.
That probably means they weren't prepared well. Have you ever tried roasted vegetables with olive oil and garlic?
Actually, no. I usually just steam them until they're mushy.
There's your problem. Roasting brings out natural sweetness. Brussels sprouts become crispy, bell peppers get caramelized edges, sweet potatoes turn golden.
Okay, you're making me hungry now. What's this about variety?
Try to eat a rainbow throughout your week: red strawberries and tomatoes, orange carrots and mangoes, yellow bell peppers, green spinach and kiwi, blue blueberries, purple eggplant.
A rainbow on my plate. That's actually a beautiful way to think about it.
Each color represents different nutrients and antioxidants. Nature color-coded our food for us.
What about proteins? I usually just grab whatever's convenient.
Mix it up: fish, chicken, beans, lentils, eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts. Each source offers different benefits.
I do love eggs. Scrambled eggs for breakfast is my weekend tradition.
Perfect. Add some spinach and tomatoes to those eggs, and you've got a nutritious, colorful breakfast.
And my cheeseburger?
Enjoy it once a week. Make it a special Friday tradition. The rest of the week, nourish your body with whole foods.
That actually sounds doable. I don't have to give up everything I love.
Never. Healthy living isn't about deprivation, it's about creating sustainable patterns that make you feel amazing.
All right, I know what's coming next. You're going to tell me I need to join a gym.
Actually, no. Gyms aren't for everyone, and that's perfectly fine.
Wait, really? Because I tried a gym once, the equipment confused me, everyone seemed to know exactly what they were doing, and I felt completely lost.
Your body just needs movement, Jack. It doesn't care if that happens in an expensive gym or on the sidewalk outside your home.
So, what kind of movement are we talking about?
Walking is incredible. 30 minutes of walking daily can transform your health. It strengthens your heart, clears your mind, improves your mood.
I walk to work every day. Does that count?
Absolutely. How long is that walk?
About 15 minutes each way, so 30 minutes total.
You're already doing it. You just didn't realize you were exercising. That's the best kind, when it's built into your routine.
Huh. I never thought of my commute as exercise.
Could you add a longer route occasionally? Maybe walk through the park instead of the direct path.
The park route is beautiful in the mornings. There are these huge oak trees, and sometimes I see squirrels.
That sounds peaceful. Nature walks are even better for mental health. The combination of movement and natural surroundings reduces stress significantly.
What about things like taking the stairs? My office is on the 5th floor.
5th floor, that's excellent. How often do you take the stairs?
Honestly, never. The elevator's right there, and by the time I arrive, I'm already thinking about my morning coffee.
Here is a small goal. Take the stairs up once a day. Just once. Pick a time when you're not rushed.
Maybe after lunch, when I need to wake up anyway?
Perfect timing. Post-lunch walks or stair climbing helps with digestion and fights that afternoon energy slump.
I do get sleepy around 2 p.m. Usually I just get another coffee.
Try stairs first, then coffee. Movement might give you natural energy, and you'll still have the coffee as backup.
What about weekends? I usually just relax at home.
Relaxation is important too, but maybe Saturday morning you could explore your neighborhood, find a new coffee shop by walking there.
Combining my love of coffee with exercise. I like your strategy, Emma.
The best exercise is the one you'll actually do. If you hate running, don't run. If you love dancing, dance in your living room.
Dancing. Now that could be fun. I used to love dancing when I was younger.
Put on your favorite music and move for 20 minutes. Nobody's watching, nobody's judging, just you and the music.
I'm genuinely getting excited about this. Movement doesn't have to be a chore.
Now, let's discuss something that many people sacrifice but shouldn't: sleep.
Oh no, you're going to lecture me, aren't you? I'm terrible with sleep.
What's your usual bedtime?
Well, it depends. Sometimes midnight, sometimes 1 a.m. If there's a good show on, maybe 2 a.m.
And what time do you wake up?
My alarm goes off at 6:30 a.m. every weekday.
Jack, that's 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Your body needs 7 to 9 hours to function properly.
I know, but there's so much to do in the evening. I finish work, make dinner, and then it's finally my time to relax.
I understand that feeling, but here's what happens with chronic sleep deprivation. Your immune system weakens, your mental clarity decreases, your mood suffers, and, ironically, you have less energy for the things you enjoy.
When you put it that way, it sounds pretty serious.
It is. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, when your brain processes information, when your hormones rebalance.
So what should I do? I can't just suddenly fall asleep at 10 p.m.
Start by creating a wind-down routine. About an hour before you want to sleep, begin signaling to your body that it's time to rest.
What does that look like?
Dim the lights in your home. Our brains respond to light levels. Bright lights tell us to stay awake.
I usually have all the lights on until I go to bed.
Try switching to softer lamps around 9 p.m. And here's the crucial part: put away your phone and laptop.
But that's when I watch videos and scroll through social media.
Those screens emit blue light that suppresses melatonin, the sleep hormone. Plus, the content keeps your mind active and alert.
What am I supposed to do instead?
Read a physical book, listen to calm music, do some gentle stretching, prepare tomorrow's clothes and lunch, quiet, screen-free activities.
I do have books I've been meaning to read.
Perfect. Even 15 minutes of reading can help your mind transition from alert mode to rest mode. What about my bedroom? Should I change anything there?
Keep it cool. Around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius is ideal. Make sure it's dark. Consider blackout curtains if street lights are bright.
My room does get pretty warm at night. Temperature makes a huge difference. A cooler room helps your body's natural temperature drop, which signals sleep time.
This is a lot of information. Should I change everything at once?
No, start with one thing. Maybe this week just practice putting your phone away at 10 p.m.
Okay, I think I can commit to that. Phone away at 10, lights dimmed, maybe read for 20 minutes.
That's an excellent start, Jack. After a week, you'll notice the difference.
We've talked about the body, but what about up here? The mind.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Actually, they're deeply connected.
How so?
When you're stressed or anxious, your body produces cortisol. Too much cortisol affects your sleep, your digestion, even your immune system.
I definitely feel stress. Work deadlines, bills, wondering if I'm doing enough.
That's completely normal, Jack. Everyone experiences stress. The question is, how do we manage it?
I usually just try to ignore it and keep working.
That's actually one of the worst strategies, though many people do it. Stress doesn't disappear when ignored, it accumulates.
So what should I do instead?
First, acknowledge your feelings. If you're stressed, say to yourself, I'm feeling stressed right now, and that's okay.
Just admit it?
Yes, fighting your feelings or pretending they don't exist takes enormous energy. Acceptance is the first step toward addressing them.
What's the second step?
Find healthy outlets. For some people, that's talking with a friend. For others, it's journaling, exercising, creating art, or simply sitting in nature.
I don't really talk about my feelings much.
You don't have to share everything with everyone, but having one person you trust, someone who listens without judgment, that's valuable.
I have a friend from university. We grab coffee sometimes.
Perfect. Maybe next time, instead of just casual chat, you could mention something that's been on your mind.
That feels vulnerable.
It is, but vulnerability is also connection, and connection is one of the best protections against stress and loneliness.
What about daily practices, things I could do alone?
Deep breathing is incredibly powerful. When you're stressed, your breath becomes shallow. By deliberately breathing deeply, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your relaxation response.
How do I do that?
Try this. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, breathe out through your mouth for 6 counts. Repeat 5 times.
Tries it. Wow, I actually feel calmer already.
It works quickly. You can do this anywhere, at your desk, in traffic, before a stressful meeting.
What else helps mental health?
Gratitude. Every evening, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe your comfortable bed, a kind word from a colleague, the sunshine today.
3 things every night?
It trains your brain to notice positive aspects of life instead of only focusing on problems. Over time, this literally rewires your neural pathways.
That's fascinating. Our brains can actually change?
Absolutely. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections, continues throughout our lives.
So we can actually get better at being happier.
Yes, happiness isn't just something that happens to us, it's something we can cultivate through daily practices. Speaking of happiness, let's talk about relationships and social connections.
Like friendships?
Friendships, family, community, any meaningful connection with other people. Studies show that strong social bonds are one of the biggest predictors of longevity and happiness.
Really? More than diet or exercise?
They're equally important. Humans are social creatures. Isolation affects our health as much as smoking.
I live alone and sometimes I go days without really talking to anyone except coworkers.
That's actually quite common in modern life, but it's not ideal for our well-being. How could you add more connection?
I'm not sure. I'm a bit introverted. Big social gatherings exhaust me.
Connection doesn't mean constant socializing. Quality matters more than quantity. One meaningful conversation is better than 10 superficial ones.
So, what would you suggest?
Maybe join a small group based on your interests. A book club, a cooking class, a hiking group. Something where you'll see the same people regularly.
I do love books.
A book club would be perfect. You'd discuss something you're passionate about with like-minded people. Low pressure, structured activity.
Where would I even find one?
Check your local library, search online community boards, or even start one yourself with a few colleagues.
Start one myself? That seems intimidating.
Just mention it at work. I'm thinking of starting a casual book club meeting once a month. Anyone interested? You might be surprised.
I suppose people might be interested.
The worst that happens is nobody joins, and you're exactly where you are now. The best that happens, you build meaningful friendships.
You make it sound simple.
Connection takes effort, but it's worth it. Even small acts count. Calling a family member, sending a thoughtful message to a friend, chatting with your neighbor.
I do have a neighbor who always says hello. Maybe I could actually have a real conversation instead of just nodding.
Exactly. The small moments add up to a sense of community and belonging.
Emma, we've covered so much today. My head is spinning with ideas.
Let's recap the main points, shall we?
Yes, please. I want to remember everything.
First, hydration. Start your day with water and aim for steady intake throughout the day.
1 glass in the morning, water bottle at my desk. I'm going to try that cucumber water too.
Second, nutrition. Eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, include variety in your proteins, and remember that balance allows room for foods you love.
Rainbow plate, roasted vegetables, and my Friday burger tradition stays.
Third, movement. Find physical activity you enjoy, whether that's walking, taking stairs, or dancing in your living room.
Park route in the mornings, stairs after lunch, maybe some weekend dancing.
Fourth, sleep. Create a wind-down routine. Dim lights in the evening, put away screens, and aim for 7 to 9 hours.
Phone away at 10 p.m., cooler bedroom, read before sleep.
Fifth, mental health. Acknowledge your feelings, practice deep breathing, cultivate gratitude, find healthy stress outlets.
4-4-6 breathing, 3 gratitudes every night, maybe talk to my friend more openly.
And finally, social connections. Nurture relationships, seek meaningful conversations, consider joining a community group.
Possible book club, actual conversations with my neighbor.
Jack, you've absorbed all of this beautifully. But remember, you don't need to do everything at once.
Right, small steps.
Pick 1 or 2 things to start this week. Once they become habits, add more.
I think I'll start with morning water and the wind-down routine. Those feel manageable.
Perfect choices. Check in with yourself in 2 weeks and see how you feel.
I'm actually excited about this. For the first time, healthy living doesn't feel overwhelming.
That's exactly the mindset to have. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us at English Talk Cafe today. We hope this conversation inspired you.
We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below telling us what's one healthy habit you're going to try this week.
And please subscribe to English Talk Cafe if you enjoyed today's episode. Your support means everything to us.
Share this with friends or family who might benefit from these ideas. Let's create a community of healthy, happy English learners.
Thank you all for spending time with us today. I feel healthier already just from this conversation.
Me too, Jack. Until next time, everyone, take care of yourselves.
See you at the cafe soon. Goodbye.
Bye for now.